Today on the YY family, my grandma gets Basalt to take us to Scotland to see some Loch Ness fog. And then my dad takes me to the airport where we get to fly in a real helicopter. And later mom teaches me that bats are really mammals and not birds. Whoa! And Uncle Michael and I get small and we go inside Uncle Scopo's mouth to check out how we get cavities in our teeth. And after that, Zygo and Grandpa Matic take me all around the world so that I can see how the seasons are different. Come along with me and meet the smartest family in all the town. The YY family. Mom can make it plain to see that what goes up eventually comes down. The YY family. Come and meet the YY family. We got a lot of real know-how. Grandpa knows a lot about flying. Ask him and I'll show you now. Why do airplanes fly?
When I land, I'll tell you why.
Meanwhile, there's a dragon making some kind of a potion in a vat. The YY family. And Grandma's no stranger. She can teach you all the dangers found in that. The YY family. Mixes up mechanical marble pie. I know copy kind of guy. Maybe we can show you the answer now. If you want to take a look inside. Everybody's in a lather.
Rushing, wondering what's the matter.
Every person hears a cry.
Rushes to the baby side.
What's the deal? What could it be?
Just on the YY family.
Why?
Have you ever wondered why the salty oceans, lightning, thunder, what the earth is like down under? Why there's wind and snow and rain? Let Eartha and Basalt explain.
In Scotland, there's been a series of reported sightings of the Loch Ness Monster.
Come on, everybody! We're leaving!
Where are we going?
To Scotland to look for the Loch Ness Monster.
There's a monster in Scotland?
A lot of people claim to have seen one, but nobody has been able to prove their stories. Now, if we can find it and prove it exists, we'll be famous!
Wow! What a neat video game!
No, Victor, it's a radar device. It uses radio waves to detect things we might not be able to see. It's especially handy in foggy weather. There's a lot of fog in Scotland.
There is? Where does the fog come from?
Well, fog is like a cloud which hovers near the ground.
A real cloud? With water inside?
Precisely! I'll tell you how it works. The air all around us is full of tiny little dust particles and drops of water. Now, when you have a lot of moisture in the air and cold temperatures, the drops of water condense around the specks of dust. And you get fog.
You weren't kidding about the fog. I can barely see Loch Ness from here.
A perfect landing, Basalt.
You could have used your fancy radar device to help me find a better spot to land.
You mean the one that got smashed when you landed?
Oh, wait here. I'll go find you a new one.
We're going to start exploring.
Wow! Why is there so much fog here, Grandma?
At the bottom of this mountain, there's a lake, which releases moisture into the air. At the top of the mountain...
It's real cold?
Yes. When the moisture reaches the top, it cools and condenses into fog.
Grandma, look!
The monster! Our monster seems to have gone back into the lake.
Shouldn't we wait for Basalt?
There's no time!
There's a lot of fog on the lake, too.
Whenever you have a large body of water, like a lake, moisture is released into the air. Then as the wind pushes cooler air over the water...
We get fog.
Right. And I can't see a thing through it. Oh!
The monster!
Hey! Hey, you! You come back here with my binoculars right this instant! Stop that! You're upsetting Victor.
Oh, I never get to have any fun.
It talks?
I think I recognize that voice.
Basalt!
Sorry about that. I guess I just lost my head.
How does it do this? How does it do that? Max is the one with the electronic knack. Machines are his thing, so don't go berserk. Max on the job. You'll find out how they work.
Hey, Dad!
Yes, Victor.
Why won't my helicopter fly?
It's only a toy, Victor.
My plane is a toy and it flies.
Well, you see, a helicopter doesn't fly exactly like a plane.
Oh, yeah? Well, how does a helicopter fly?
There! Just the thing! Now all we need is... And now we can get a nice close look. You see, Victor, a helicopter flies using the same principles as a plane, but it applies them differently. If you look at the blades on the helicopter's rotor, you'll see they're shaped like the wings of a plane. The top is curved, the bottom is flat. So as the rotor turns, the air passing above the blades moves faster than the air below them. This produces a difference in air pressure, which lifts the blades and the helicopter upward.
I see the rotor turning, but the helicopter's just sitting there.
That's because it's not producing enough lift to counteract the weight of the helicopter.
Are you gonna stand there yakking all day? We got an assignment.
But I'm not.
Come on, Dad!
Okay, ready to take off.
To maneuver a helicopter, you have to change the angle of the blades. Raising the front of the blades produces more lift, and the helicopter rises. A helicopter can do things planes can't, like hover in midair.
Boy, that is neat. Say, Dad, how do you steer the helicopter?
Hold on, I'll show you. Take a break. I'll take over the controls. To steer a helicopter, you just change the angle of the blades, like this. That gives you more lift on one side than on the other, which moves the helicopter. If you want to turn left, for instance, all I have to do is tilt the blades to the left.
Hey, it's working!
Hey!
And if you want to turn right,
You tilt the blades to the right.
you got it! Ah!
I think I've had enough rescuing.
And to fly forward or backward, it works the same way.
I've got it. It's all in the blades. What's that little propeller in the back for?
It's very important. Without it, the helicopter would spin in the opposite direction of the rotor. I'll show you.
No! Are my taxes paying for this?
Oops! Sorry, guys!
Look, Dad, I got it to fly. It's all in the blades.
Hey, the questions that you have are not so serious. The animals and plants are not so mysterious, so have no fear. Everything will be made clear. Vanilla, Quake, and Quack are here.
Then the voice said, "Beware! The vampire bat is coming to get you!"
Oh, I see. Max, are you trying to scare Victor again?
Yeah, it's too bad I can't get around in the dark as easily as bats can.
What's so special about bats?
Come on, I'll show you. People think of bats as scary, but in spite of their bad reputation, they're harmless and highly intelligent animals. They actually help us by feeding on a variety of insects and other pests. Bats like to live in dark places like caves.
But I thought birds like fresh air and sunlight.
But bats aren't birds. They're mammals. In fact, they're the only mammals that fly. Bats are nocturnal. That means they sleep during the day and come out at night.
If they only come out at night, they must have good eyes.
Actually, bats have poor eyesight.
So, Mom, if bats can't see very well to begin with, how can they fly around in the dark without smacking into stuff?
They use their ears. Bats sort of have their own built-in sonar.
Oh, I wish they'd wake up so we can see how it works.
Leave that to us.
Birds! Just what I needed.